You're watching The Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Hey everybody, it's me, the Jenna. I would be doing the liking, the sharing, but me and Jay went and saw Ant-Man, the new one, Quantumania, over the weekend. I'm not going to spoil anything, I promise, but we did have quite the heated debate about, bacon fat just a minute ago. So I will see you guys back here in just a minute for all of the trivia and bacon fat. See ya. Hey guys, as you see, I am liking it and I am sharing it so we can have everybody here and we can have all of the fun, because I do have fun with you guys. And I did already draw a really big random poster here. It is definitely the big, and it is everywhere. Yeah, yes. Hey Sean, welcome in. And everybody else, like I said, I am doing the sharing right now. I am doing all the stuffs. I know it takes me a second because I like to share it everywhere. Gotta have everybody in. Hey, welcome in, guys. Hi there. Hello, Preston. Hey, Backwoods. Hey, Chris, Sean. Thank you, Preston, for being one of our peoples on the U of Tubes. Chris. Again, I don't know why I'm so slow at sharing, but I do like to have everybody here. Do. Woo. Yes. I saw Ant-Man this weekend. Did anybody else see Ant-Man this weekend? Because we had this really cool setup at the one of the theaters that they were at, which Ant-Man book up there is the best for me for a first-time Ant-Man reader. I would probably get so I have the hardcover of season 1 for $12.50 today. So this is literally the reset of everything that they did when they reset Marvel. So that would be really good. There's also a free digital copies of stuff. I'm not sure if it's so good. I think it is. Yes, make sure, please hit that thumbs up and please hit that share button. So that way we can have everybody here. Haha, I have done the sharing. Yay. Maybe. There we go. Goodness gracious. Doesn't always like to cooperate, does it? I always feel out of place being an anti-DC or Marvel collector. Do not worry, because I have something for you. Cool Gamer, what's up? So, if you ever see these, I have these. It is 10 random indie comic books, no doubles. A lot of them are going to be like number 1s or number 2s, and it's $10 for 10 of them. Because I love indie. In fact, I love almost everything horror related. That's why I think last week we did like an all like alien stuff. Preston, I haven't watched Ant-Man yet. I'll be watching Wakanda Forever next week, where the tickets are $5. Nice. And then we can talk about that, because I do super love. It's so good. It's so good. Like, there is only like 2 minutes of that whole movie that I have beef with, and everybody knows I have a lot of beef, and that's why I cook so much. But it is such a good movie. Yeah, what was I doing? Oh, that's right, I was finishing sharing. There we go. I don't know why I'm so slow. At sharing. Ta-da! There we go. Now I have it shared everywhere. And what's super exciting, so Alfie actually made me this huge Google document of everything that we need to know about Ant-Man, and it's super exciting. So let me open that up real quick. Ugh. Okay, here is the first question that we have tonight. I wrote that wrong, but I will claim the book you suggested. Awesome, thank you. So the first question that we have is, Ant-Man was created by Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, and a third person, who's also Stan Lee's brother. What is his name? What is his name? And also, for anybody wondering, at the end of the night, I do have an awesome prize to give away. These are promo posters that different companies send to our store to put up in windows, but all of our windows are always full. You want ants? This is how you get ants. Archer, I like it. And so I give those away to you guys, since we don't have anywhere to put them, as whoever gets the most points of the trivia. So, Sean, I've got this for you. La-da-da-dum. Skadoosh. Haha. There's your name going on your book. Ta-da! So, yeah, that is the first question is who was the third person? And with that, everyone, have a great evening. Yes, get back to work, Sean. Who was the third person who was also Stanley's brother to help write and create Ant-Man? All right. Also, in the movie, MODOK shows up. So I got Warzone's MODOK Assassins, part of the Secret Wars. This is his full story. Larry Preston, you are right. Preston gets a point. Preston gets a point. I'll write that down. Nice. Coming in hot. I like it. All right. Here's the next question. Before changing over to the superhero genre with the second Ant-Man story, what did Tales of Astonish feature? Oh, so what did Tales of Astonish feature before it became superheroes? That's cool. So, MODOK Assassins. MODOK's in love. No, not with himself. In Killville, a battle realm populated by fearsome thieves, murderers, and ne'er-do-wells, there exists one with a head above the rest. MODOK, the mental organism designed only for killing. That's right, the merc with the maw is open for business, but his next job may be biting off more than he can chew, which is a lot. He's got a huge head, right? When a Thor crash lands in Killville, MODOK sets out to do what he does best, but impossibly finds himself giant, head over tiny, heels in love, with the Thor he loves targeted by another ruthless Killville mercenary, and a larger conspiracy becoming apparent. Can MODOK keep ahead of his rivals, save the love of his life, and uncover the truth? Will MODOK save the day? One thing's for sure, he will live up to his design, and that is 17. So, Tales of Astonish is what, okay, so it was two different kind of categories before it kind of got into the superhero game. What was it? Tell me, I simply must have an answer. Oh my gosh, does anybody else remember? I think it was on Hulu or something, but they did a MODOK show, right? There was a show, it was about him, his ex-wife, and his kids, or not his ex-wife. I can't quite remember. That is going to kill me. But yeah, definitely. I wish I could remember. I think the show was actually called MODOK, and it was about his minions and stuff. He was going bankrupt, so he was losing his lab and everything. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember for the life of me. If you guys can remember, let me know. All right, this is the hardcover of Ant-Man Season 1. Purchase includes a free digital copy of on the Marvel Comics app. It says right there. So this one is still bagged. And it says Season 1, all new original graphic novel, modernizing the seminal origins and formative first days of the founding Avenger. A husband to a murdered wife, a son to a disapproving father, a scientist disgraced and undercut by his rivals. Before he began his life of superheroics as the original Avenger called Ant-Man, Hank Pym was a man lost in other identities. Now, legendary writer Tom D. and I'm going to mess up these names, and I'm so sorry. You guys are totally allowed to yell at me. Del DeFalco and acclaimed artist, I'm so sorry, Horacio Dominguez brings you the untold story of how the man of Marvel Universe, has known as Ant-Man, Giant Man, Goliath, and Yellow Jacket, grew from a tortured, lost soul into Earth's mightiest one. And this one that's never been opened is actually 25. All right, what do you got? Wasn't Tales of Astonishment science fiction? It was animated by Patton Oswalt, was the voice. Thank you so much. I have a question to ask you. Do you work with Dynamic Forces, Inc.? Well, kind of. So I work for Space Cadets Collection, Miss Jen, but I also do kind of the shows on the experience. So I work with Nick and the guys sometimes. So kind of, but not really. A Worker Space Guys collection. And Preston, you are right. It was science fiction. So it was known as a science fiction / monster book series. So there you go. Nice. I am going to be part of our giveaway, guys, which means once we're over on our YouTube page and we have 1,500 subscribers, that's 1,500 subscribers, we will be giving away 15 CGC, $100 CGC books across all of our shows. So all you have to do is head over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and you'll be entered. Yay. So, yeah, lots of really goodies coming in. Let me go ahead and hit you with the legal. So we do ship media rate, which means up to 10 books is $6, up to 20 books is $8. Bam, that's gone. And the other page is we do invoices on Wednesdays. So we send you your invoice. We ask that you pay within 24 hours over on PayPal. And bamskis. Ta-da! And just like that, we're done with those legals. Fun. All right, so the next question is going to be, what was the original alter ego of Ant-Man? What was the original alter ego of Ant-Man? And thank you, Forrest. I don't know why it was bothering me, but do you remember if it was on Hulu? Is that what it was on? Because it came out only a couple of years ago, and I can't remember. It's just bloody well bothering me. All right, next up, this is Marvel First. Before Marvel Now. Yes, along with Hit Monkey. Oh my gosh, it was on Hulu. Thank you. Oh, why was that bothering me? I don't know why that was bothering me. And for anybody who was watching a minute ago, if you want to hear about my spam and egg fried rice, I'll tell you the recipe. I mean, I don't see Nick and John right now. They might show up in a little bit, but I can tell you the recipe right now. It's delicious. So this is great stories from the creators who revolutionized comics. I think it was, yeah. Relive the excitement as the Avengers disassemble. The Punisher fights a civil war. Spider-Man faces a brand new day. Darkness falls on the Fantastic Four. X-Force takes its war underground. Rude. Thor faces exile. Captain America is reborn. And Wolverine gets a Mystique. Brought to you by some of today's most talented writers and artists, featuring the work of, and I'm going to mess up these names, and I am so sorry. And you guys are totally allowed to yell at me on how to actually pronounce these names. So, excuse me. Is this Nick? No, this is Jenna. And behind the scenes is Jay. Ant-Man was original Hank Pym. Good job, Preston. You are killing it. I like it. Do you guys want the next question? Ah, there it is. Okay. One of Ant-Man's major villains shared his name with a villain seen in the Batman TV series who was portrayed by Vincent Price. What villain am I describing? Okay. So, featuring the work of Brian Michael Bendis, Matt Fraction, Dan Slott, Jonathan Hickman, Rick Remender, Kieran Gillen, Mark Wade, Jason Aaron, David Finch, Ariel Olivetti, Steve McNiven, Sean Chen, Jerome Opiena, Billy Tan, and Ron Garney. So, Collecting Avengers from 1963, number 500, Punisher War Journal, number 1 from 2007, Amazing Spider-Man, number 546 from 1963, Dark Reign Fantastic Four, number 1, Uncanny X-Men, number 1, Thor, number 604 from 1966, Captain America, number 444 from 1968, and Wolverine, number 62 from 2003. And that one is 25. Egghead, you are correct, Preston. Oh, man, Forrest, you are right there neck and neck. Right there, neck and neck. That's great. No, sir, this is Jay, one of the producers. Nick might pop on later, though. He does sometimes. All right, Egghead, you are correct. Nice. When you buy from you guys, do you have to send? Do you send us tracking numbers so to follow shipments? Yes, we do. So usually, if you ask us, hey, can you send me the tracking number? We will send you a picture of the shipment, and all you have to do is ask. All right, so the next question. In issue number 44 of Tales to Astonish, Ant-Man gets a new partner. Who is it? The Astonishing Ant-Man. Everybody Loves Team-Ups, Volume 1. And this one is $19.99. You are very welcome, and thanks for all the questions, Vet. All right, Ant-Man gets a reunion, and not just with his super friends. Scott Lang's all new, all different, as Ant-Man is a social whirlwind, including team-ups with Sam Wilson, the new Captain America, with Scott's reunion with ex-girlfriend Darla Deering, a.k.a. Miss Thing. Maybe a lot less amicable. Business is on the up, but Scott's still a little guy with a giant-sized problem. Like his daughter, his love life, an old foe crossing his path, and Hinch, a supervillain app that's sending a steady stream of enemies his way. If being a hero is this hard, Scott, why not go back to a life of crime? Hey, there's an idea. Plus, Ant-Man is seeking some friends for the end of the world and beyond. Pals like Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man, and Golden Age dance partner. And that is $19.99. You'll guess the Wasp? Well, let's see if I can see the answer. Link, thank you so much. So, Mr. Producers, put the link wherever it is. I feel like it's different everywhere. Like in YouTube, it's like one spot. And then like in Facebook, it's another spot. And then in Twitch, it's everywhere, man. At least I hope they're everywhere. And it says, yes, Janet Van Dyne first appeared in Tales of Astonish number 44, where, in order to avenge her father's death, Ant-Man shared his shrinking formula with her. He also gave her wings and a bioelectric steam gun to become the Wasp. That is crazy. It was a good guess, though. Huskadoosh. Points, points, points. Points, points. Next question. Ant-Man also has the ability to communicate with ants. How did he do this? How does he do it? How? I simply must have an answer. How? I don't know. You have to tell me. Ant-Man, Second Chance Man, part of the Marvel Now series, and this is number 1. And this is $15.99. Scott Lang learns not to sweat the small stuff. Scott Lang has never exactly been the world's best superhero. Heck, most people don't even think he's been the best Ant-Man. Rude. And the last guy invented Ultron and joined the Masters of Evil. So that's saying something. Again, rude. But when Iron Man calls with a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Scott's going to get a second chance to be a hero he's always dreamed of becoming. Then Scott faces off against his old foe, the Taskmaster. But who is the mystery villain pulling the strings? And when Ant-Man needs to pull off an impossible break-in, he assembles a new gang of criminals. Because that's what heroes do. I guess. Sure, he's been in prison, had a messy divorce, and was dead for a while. But this time is different. This time, nothing is going to stop the astonishing Ant-Man. What you got? He uses his helmet to talk to ants. That is correct. So his helmet uses special cybernetics. So you are correct. Did you see that movie? What's so funny to me was in the movie, I think they were trying to hide his hearing aids. So they were like, oh, it's hearing aids. Okay. Ant-Man was a founding member of a superhero group along with another hero he would later share billing with in Tales to Astonish. What group was it? As opposed to Talk to Fish. Two guys walking to a bar. The third guy ducked. And on that note, I think it's time for our first break. Because, it's not... Oh, goodness. Them dad jokes are just hysterical to me. So I'll see you guys back here in just a minute for more Ant-Man. See ya.
You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP.
Comic Collectibles is here for you every Wednesday with AR Comics for two very important reasons. To sell you rare, one-of-a-kind comics that you'll love, and to confuse AR with old man talk. You see, Rex and John are, how should I put this, ancient as the roots of the mountains. So every week, Rex and John fill in AR in yet another area of pop culture that he missed because he's too young, just didn't have the time, or just really doesn't care about. It's a real public service they provide. Come buy some super rare and unique comics, while old men explain long-dead sci-fi shows to a younger man making that confused puppy face. Every Wednesday from 6 to 8 Eastern with Rex, John, and AR Comics. Comic Collectibles on The Experience. Comic culture and sales.
Did you know that every Experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
Oh my goodness, I didn't have Ship here to yell at me about a water break. I had to remember it my own self. That's weird. All right, guys, I'm going to show you some of these collectibles. So this is for ages 4 and up. Ant-Man, the Titan Hero series, and that is $12. And there you go. It's a really cool looking little dude. There's a little dude. Looks cool. Ship it. He's too big. He's too big. I'm just going to have to lay him right here for a minute. And let's see. The next question I am going to ask. After Ant-Man changed his name, what other Avenger did he share billing with in Tales to Astonish? Bishop, have I missed the comics at the bottom? You have not missed them yet. No, I've just been going through these right here. Going through the trades. Ages 4 and up. Yes, you have to wait another year, Jenna. That would have hurt. And the Hulk. You are correct, Preston. He did share Tales of Astonish with the Hulk. Preston, oh my goodness, you are killing it with all the trivia, and I love that. That is awesome. All right, time for the next question. Oh, let's look for a hard one. Let's look for a hard one. Oh, what DC character has a similar ability to shrink in size? So what is the opposite of Ant-Man in DC? Tell me. Also, from, I think this was the first movie. Yeah, it's the first movie. This is 50 and it's unopened. And this is all of the art. This is the art from the Ant-Man movie. It's an art book. Oh, Forrest, you are right. It is the Atom. Nice. Nice. Forrest in with his first point for the day. Woo. Adam Ants. All right, next question. What is the name of Scott Lang's daughter? What is the name of Scott Lang's daughter? And I've also got, this is a Wacky Wobbler bobblehead. It is Funko. And he is $13. It was pretty big. Jabba the, I can't say that. Come on, man. That's mean. So this is 13. It is the Yellow Jacket Wobbler. Cassie is correct. Oh, man. Forrest and Preston are right there next to each other. Hi, Adrian. Welcome in. Oh. So, Preston and Forrest popped in at the same time. And it was just like right there. So I'm going to give them each the point. Oh, my gosh. That is killing me. Okay. Here we go. Who voices Hank Pym in the Lego Marvel Superheroes video game? Oh, that's who it is? That's crazy to me. Who voices Hank Pym in the Lego Marvel superhero video game. What? That is one of her hero names, though. Yes, that is true. Stature is one of her hero names. Thanks for letting us know. I've also got, this is 25. It's from Marvel Legends, and it's got the torso of Ultron. That is Wasp. Right there. Ta-da! And from Playmation, here is MODOK. I have him for $5. MODOK is $5. It isn't, that's not what I have here. Maybe you have voiced in different games. That is $5 for MODOK. So, actually, Jay, can you fact check this one now? Oh, no.
I will, but I also know that Danny Jacobs, that's the guy who voiced Julian on All Hail King Julian.
I love All Hail King Julian. That's awesome. I only play Pokemon, so not very knowledgeable on video games. That's okay. So I used to play them on my Game Boy. Like I had the original Game Boy in Color, and then Game Boy Advance, and the Game Boy SD. And I played all the Pokemon games that were on those. So definitely. Everything is played by Nolan North, but the internet lies to you. Oh, okay, Adrian. Thank you. Thank you. So Jay is going to fact check that for me now because that's what mine says. Mine says Nolan North.
In Marvel Avengers, it says Danny Jacobs.
Well, this one was the Lego Marvel Superheroes. Hank Pym and Lego Marvel Superheroes. I loved the Game Boy SP hand motion. Right! Oh, it was so cool. It was so cool. All right, I got 2 more trades real quick. This is Kang the Conqueror. Only myself left to conquer. Well, that just seems rude. All right. And this is, he has been a pharaoh, a villain, and a warlord of the spaceways, even on rare occasion, a hero. Across all timelines, one fact seems absolute. Time means nothing to Kang. Oh, rude. Yeah. But the truth about the Conqueror is much more complex. Kang is caught in an endless cycle of creation and destruction, dictated by time and previously unseen by any but the Conqueror himself. A cycle that, once revealed, could finally explain the enigma that is Kang. It begins and ends with an old and broken Kang sending his younger self down a dark path. Can young Kang avert catastrophe and find his way to a better future, or is he doomed to repeat the same cycle of tragedy and violence for all eternity? This is Kang the Conqueror 1 through 5, and that is $16. You were right, Adrian. You're getting a point. I like it. Hey, Kenneth, welcome in.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, it says in Lego Marvel Superheroes, it was Nolan North.
Nice. Yes. You were so close. All right, let's do the next one. Okay. In what year was Paul Rudd named People's Magazine Sexiest Man Alive? Oh, it feels weird. That feels weird. 1427. Sounds like Tortash. The saga of the once and future conqueror, Kang. And this is the, it's not compendium. What's the word I'm thinking of? I think it's called omnibus. They call it the collector's edition. So this is the collector's edition. Edward says 2021. You are correct, Edward. Does anyone read People Magazine? I don't. Edward, are you still wanting stickers? Well, let me know. He hasn't aged in like 20 years. That is true. Although I feel like he still almost looks the same as when he did in Romeo and Juliet.
200 years.
200 years? Yeah, he hasn't aged in 200 years. Nope. Mm-mm. This one is 45, and this is a timeless threat. Kang the Conqueror, the time-traveling despot determined to rule the time stream. That is a tongue twister. Goodness gracious, try saying that 10 times. Always sticker. I'm not a poster guy. Got it. Your board's almost full, by the way, front and back. I think they only pick up in doctor's offices or the hairdresser. Yeah, he looks the same age as he was in Halloween 5. He was best in Halloween 6. Hey, Triple B. He was in 6? I forgot he was in the Halloween movies. Shame on me. Shame on me. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I forgot he was in those movies. What? All right. I can't even, I am in. I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, he was Tommy. Yeah, I know. He was in the Bible, The Man Don't Age. Oh my gosh. He was also in Clueless. Which one was he in first? I can't remember. No, not that older trilogy was worth watching. You guys are killing me. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. True or false? The Ant-Man movie was originally going to focus on the original Ant-Man, Hank Pym. True or false? All right, guys, let's get into some of these that I have down here. This is the Avengers 268. This is part of the Kang Dynasty. It's in VFNM. I've got that for 20. Edward and Thomas said true at the exact same time on my screen. Goodness gracious. There we go. But Edward needs a sticker, and Thomas is getting a point. Because that's how I am. Dope. All right, and what's funny is, and Kenneth, it is true. Good job. All right, so, and Alfie actually put me a little asterisk with some extra info. Yay. Preston, probably true, but I'm glad they changed it. All right, the film was going to focus on Hank Pym, but Hank Pym developed many personalities, one of which abused his girlfriend. Producers decided he was not family friendly and instead decided to focus on Scott Lang, with Pym as a supporting character and mentor. Nice. Thanks. Okay. What? Edgar Wright, a writer for the Ant-Man movie, is best known for what trilogy? I didn't know this. How did I forget that? And Alfie actually added a note to that too. What? And the trilogy is outstanding. So this is the Avengers #1 in Korean. It's a first print, and it is sharp corners, no general damage. Oh my god, this is an amazing. That is 200, and it does come in a top loader. Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead series. Yes, you are right. He is the also writer who did that.
Wait. Are you talking about what the trilogy is called?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't remember what the actual trilogy is called. What's written down is the 3 movies. And Thomas is right. He is the writer of that movie with that trilogy. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. It's like the 3 flavors of something, right?
I'll give it a few minutes and then I'll give you the answer.
Okay. And then Alfie even wrote a note. She was like, I had no idea he worked on Ant-Man. I may have to watch this now. I'm very far behind on the MCU. Thank you, Alfie. You're with us in person or in spirit. I like it. All right, the Astonishing Ant-Man #1. This is the cover F for $7. Like, what is the name of that trilogy? I can't bloody well remember it. Have you guys ever had that problem where it's like you know it, you just can't remember it? It's not called the Dead Trilogy. I don't think it's called the Dead Trilogy. It's like the 3 favors or flavors or something of something.
Y'all just let me know when you give up.
I give up. The 3 flavors of corny something.
He's so close.
You're so close. Like, oh my gosh, what is that? What is the last word? Oh no, it's just gone out of my head. But yeah, he is the same writer who did Shaun of the Dead. That whole trilogy. And I can't remember it now. Why can't I remember it? All right. Here is Ant-Man number 1. This is considered the blank variant. I've got it for $4. So it's not actually blank. Look, it's teeny, teeny, tiny. Teeny, teeny, tiny. I got it for cover price of $4. Yeah, cover B. I want to Google, but I would lose all respect for myself. I feel like this time it was okay. The 3 flavors of Cornetto. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's what it is. Oh my goodness, that was gonna kill me the rest of the night if I couldn't figure it out. Thank you, Ed Weird. All right, that is crazy to me. For Hot Fuzz, The World's End, and Shaun of the Dead. Is there an order to watch those? Like a specific order to watch those? Because I've always watched it Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and then The World's End. Like, am I... Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I didn't know that. I'm so mad at myself now. Goodness gracious. All right. The laser sounds from Yellow Jacket's suit are the same sounds as what? What is it the same sound of? It's crazy to me. Okay, so this is part of the Ant-Man series. I have number 1 of the variant is $8. That'd be the correct order. It is? Okay. Dope. Nice. Ant-Man number 2, Welcome to Miami, is $4. Ant-Man number 3. Is he punching death? He's kicking death in the teeth. I like it. And that is cover price of $4. $4. The at from Star Wars. You are correct, Ed Weird. Stickers for Ed Weird. Stickers. So yes, the sound that Yellow Jacket suit is the main gun from an AT-AT or AT-AT. However you want to say it. I like to say AT-AT. Peyton Reed, director of Ant-Man, wanted what actor to make a cameo? Man, some of these are crazy to me. Here is Ant-Man number 4 at cover price of $4. And the Marvel Collector Corps variant of Ant-Man, and that is $5. So you can only get these in the Marvel Collector Corps boxes. So that is $5. Will Ferrell, nope, not Will Ferrell. The Astonishing Ant-Man number 11 is $4. Rick, let me see. Edward is right. It is Rick Moranis. Is that how you say his name? I'm so sorry.
Moranis.
Okay. So he's also known for many films, including Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, what movie are they watching on the laptop in the drive-in theater? So I have 2 of these books. I have 2 of these. This is Tales to Astonish, featuring Hulk, Wasp, and Hank Pym. And I have it for $7. Tales to Astonish, featuring Hulk, Wasp, and Hank Pym. And they thick. Because you know how we like our thick books around here. And on that note, I think it is actually, is it time? Where's my notes? Where's my notes? Goodness. Oh, here he goes. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit fries like a banana. Oh my goodness. Fruit flies like a banana. Them. You are correct, Edward. It was them. So I will see you guys back here in just a minute to talk some more Ant-Man. See ya.
Did you know that across America there are over 2, maybe even 3 live stream producers who can't even afford Mountain Dew. Take Brian here. Brian has gone 2 weeks without a sip of Red Bull. If it goes on much longer, he may take a shower and get a real job. Situations like this are as tragic as they are preventable. Join the experience on YouTube and gain access to special emojis and members-only streams. For less than a cup of coffee, you can keep socially awkward hermit people working from their parents' basements where they belong. Scan the QR code on the screen to join. You'll be glad you did.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
You just finished the last episode of your favorite new show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Enjoy the music that we have here on The Experience. I really, really do. Like, it's a lot of fun to me. So, yes, the answer was, in fact, them. And yes, Preston, the thicker the book, the better the book. Especially when it comes to comics. When it comes to comics. Yes. All right, my next question is going to be, in the trailer soundtrack for Ant-Man and the Wasp, the higher-pitched guitar chords that repeat are riffs from what song? Oh, that sounds like a hard question. I like that. Also, I want to show you guys this. This is Secret Wars #1. This is our store exclusive variant. Shows it right there. And it also, I think some of the proceeds do go to the Texas Children's Hospital. So, and we have these for $10. This is our store exclusive. Shows it right there. That's our store. Yay. And there you go. Part of some of the proceeds, Texas Children's Hospital. $10. Hey Nick, welcome in. I'm hoping you're hitting that like button and share button. All right, and I did have some posters to show off to you guys. This one is $10. It is the Marvel Zoom Zooms, and it is a big one. It comes all the way down to almost my knees. So that is $10 for the poster. Ta-da! Yes, we did. Actually, Edward, if you tune in tomorrow for the Minute to Skim It, me and Alfie will be trying it live on air. I've also got Avengers #1 poster. This one is $15. So it is the same one as the Korean one that I have on the board, but in English. I can't see, so hopefully I'm showing you guys the whole thing. I hope so. Can you guys see it? Okay, good. Yay! I don't get to try it till they do. That is right. I bought a 12-pack, and it's sitting in the fridge waiting for tomorrow. And here is the Avengers. This one is $12 for the poster. Somebody tell me to stop when you see it all. Can you see the bottom? I don't know. Ta-da! So, yes. What's funny is I actually went to a pop-up event this last weekend. Yeah, I was lucky number 13 on. Nice. Hi, Bat Signal. Yeah. So the answer to the question in the trailer soundtrack for Ant-Man and the Wasp, the higher pitched guitar chords that repeat the riffs from what song? The answer is Ants Invasion by Adam and the Ants. Oh my goodness. So I guess since Nick's here, I guess I just kind of have to give the recipe now. So what you do is I take the Spam, I slice it up, and then I chop it up, and then I fry it up in a little bit of oil. And I take 1 clove of garlic, depending on how much I want to make with it. And I take a couple of dried peppers, and I do those into like a mince, like almost powdery mince. And then I put them in the oil after I've taken the Spam out because it's fried. And then I have like day-old rice that I had cooked, and I put that in there with all the peppers that have now cooked in the oil with the rice. And I have a little bit of soy sauce, just a little bit, just sprinkle, just to give it that flavor. And then I have all of that mixed up, and I put some more garlic powder in there. I really like garlic. And then I put the Spam back in there, and I fry it all up, and I mix it all up, and there you go. That's how you do that. Am I frying ants? No, I'm frying Spam and rice and duck egg and just deliciousness all around. But you got to get them red, really, like the Thai peppers. They're like this long, and they're red, and they're dried out. And you put them in with the garlic, and you go, and they come out like almost a powder. And then you put them in the oil to fry them up. And they're delicious. And I may or may not be keeping a secret ingredient to myself. It's cumin. I always use cumin. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how Jena makes fried rice that way. All right. I think I have one more question in here. One more question. La-da-da-dum, ta-dum, ta-tum. Tum-tum, ta-tum, tum-tum. Let's see. I thought I had one more question. Oh, here we go. I did have one more question. But what is your choice of soft drink for that delectable dish? I usually, let's see. What do I eat? What was I drinking the other day? I think I was drinking some tea, but I am in South. The peppers, I know they're so good, right? But yes, the Thai peppers are so good. So I usually drink like some sweet tea, but I have to premise this. I'm in South Texas. So our sweet tea is, Jay, what's the right word to describe sweet tea here?
Unbearable to most people.
Vodka. Oh, you know what's really good at vodka? I like to put sweet tea and lemonade vodka together with 1 sweet and low. But actually, it's usually a Sunny D or a water is what I drink a lot of. I allow myself 1 Red Bull a day. But I want to show you guys again, because this is super duper rare. It's in a top loader. This is a Korean Avengers #1 in just, gosh, near mint condition. That is so cool. I thought it was funny how they handed it to me, and they were just like, hey, what is this? And I'm like, well, it's Korean. But there you have it. That is everything that we had. Ant-Man in the entire store. Like, seriously, just everything that we had. Because I went to a pop-up event this weekend for $200 for this one. It is $200. It does come in a top loader. We do have about 7 or 8 minutes left. If there's any of these that you want to see closer or again, please let me know. And also on the bottom, what's left, that is A, B, and C. Those are 10 indie mystery books for $10. Yeah, they're super cool. And yeah, so yeah. I did have one more question that I am going to ask. It is a Korean reprint, but it's a first time printed in Korean. Is how that goes. So it's a first print in Korean. So the question is, when did Edgar Wright originally pitch an Ant-Man movie to Marvel? Can you send me pics if you don't sell? I don't think it's gonna sell. Are you on Facebook that I could send them to you? If you are, just let me know. You can find me over on The Experience. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm everywhere. Just let me know where's the easiest place, and I can send you pictures of them, okay? 2012. Let's see. The answer is not 2012. It's a lot earlier than 2012, right? On Instagram. So you can find me under Space Cadets Collection on Instagram. Yes. So that is not the answer. In fact, if you give me a second, I will put our Instagram thing on here. If it will let me. It's not going to let me. Oh, no. I'm going to put the name of our Instagram page for you. All right. So I've got a bunch of answers. I got 2008, 1989, 2006. You guys are all missing the answer. Oh, no. That's totally fine. Come on. Let me chat. La-da-da-dum-ta-dum-ta-tum. All right. We are under Space Cadets Collection is our IG. Ta-da! So yes, I put Space Cadets in there for you, so that way you can find me and I can send you pictures that way. All right, so I'm going to give you guys the answer because it feels like 2021, 2010, 2009. Are you just starting to add things? I like it. All right, so the answer is 2003. Wright is a fan of Ant-Man and pitched the idea of a standalone Ant-Man movie to Marvel in 2003. He began working on it, but dropped out in 2014 due to creative differences with Disney. However, a large portion of the script that he wrote is still used in the movie. It's crazy, right? So there you have it. And let us look. It looks like Preston is the big winner today. Let's look at his prize. Oh, there's more to the legend. The original Krypton poster. Ta-da! Premieres on Sci-Fi. And there's his awesome poster. So yeah, some of these posters are a little bit older from all over the place. $14.92? Really? Well, hopefully I see all of you guys tomorrow. We'll be doing Minute Skim It. You'll have me and Alfie, and we're going to read all the books at the speed of book reading. So we can tell you guys. Not a bad show, but Superman and Lois is amazing. Yes, yes. Jay is the huge Superman fan. He knows all the Superman facts. All right, guys. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.